Gully Bop has somehow gone from the roller coaster drama-filled relationship with Chin to landing in the emotionally unstable, manipulative arms of DJ Mona Lisa Amari. Here are some audio samples why I say Gully Bop went from bad to worse.
It's something that's been going on and on. Okay. People, because I'm fucking Gully, they use me to bring Gully on interviews.
No, I don't want to use anybody. No, that's not what I'm about.
No, what I'm saying, yes. I drove for miles.
I understand.
Gully lives with me.
Okay.
He lives in my home. We wake up together. Okay. We have a career together. Okay. I drive my vehicle, come all this way. I provide the gas. Okay. I drive for miles. I take time out. Okay. And then when I turn up at interviews, ain't nobody want to talk to me. And he can't use it as excuse, gonna tell me that, oh, he don't care about the stories. We're about the stories. We're not just about the music. Right. That is Gully Bop and Amari. Right. So if you say you don't want to hear the stories, that means you don't want to speak to Amari. Okay. You promised me that we're in this together.
You want me to take you upstairs and talk to you?
Why didn't they see you before? You promised me, and now you sit there having an interview without me.
You can't really blame him for that. You want me to take you upstairs?
You should have stood up for me. No, I don't want it. I don't want it. Okay, I'm not begging for an interview. I told him we didn't want to do an interview. I told him we weren't interested. So I don't even know why I'm here. I got the dream. I got the dream to leave interviews alone. I came to do the dub plates.
Okay, well, if you want to do the dub plates, fine. But I will apologize to his fans because he don't really deserve this.
Oh, really? You gonna sit there quiet?
No, he don't have, yeah, he needs to sit quiet because
you gonna fucking sit there quiet?
He does not deserve this.
After all this?
He don't.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
It's all good.
You know what? Let them pick you up the next time.
No,
some people are fucking motherfucking grateful. You don't remember where you coming from.
He knows where he's coming from. Oh, so people are trying to beat you down at all times. How is
No, you need to back out to people relationship. That's what you need to do. Because y'all just want to use him for dub plates.
You don't know
You just leave our relationship alone. Leave our relationship. We don't need your money. We don't need your money.
Fuck yourself. My money talk to me, bitch. Fuck you.
You my man, and that's how you let people treat me. That's how you make people fucking treat me. Oh, get out my way. Get out my way. You and your money will soon part. Get out my way.
Is it true, Gully? You answer this one. Is it true you get a girl pregnant?
Well, I don't know about that. I have no people going to have their mind for me and dreams and things up. Never really happen. I don't know what I'm talking about. Because, look, now, all right, for instance, if I did have a girl really even pregnant for me, she wouldn't kill the story so quick, man. Okay. When I hear, she not call back, she not, when I hear nothing about, I not see no Facebook or go and nothing again. Then we just look at boss, you understand? Because no people just say something, just call Gully Bop name and we're boss.
I don't agree to that.
You don't agree to it?
No, to what Gully is saying. Even yesterday, I was driving and I saw a sign on a store that said Bops Baby. The name of the store was Bops Baby. That simply means that a baby is still on the way. That's God's way of showing me.
So you believe that?
Oh, yeah.
That there's a baby coming?
Yeah, I do.
And as far as you know, Bob, there won't be a baby?
And the baby here.
He's trying to tell me that the sign is talking about me getting pregnant for him. No. I do believe a little boy is out there somewhere, but the day that I find out,
what's going to happen?
Be something else. You will all see. It's going to be something else.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's going to be worse than the Chin saga. I promise I will never let a man beat me up. And you let that man beat me up. And all the men stood there and let that guy beat me up, DJ Rapid.
That guy beat you up, Amari?
I said, beat me up. It was a big fight out there, and you would have come. I'd rather stick to my career. I had my career before you. I was fine before you. I was an R&B hip-hop singer. I didn't have nobody disrespecting me on the internet. I didn't have nobody disrespecting me nowhere. Are you supposed to look into yourself and say, these people are... You supposed to say, these people are... No, you should have said, these people are Amari contacts. It's like I see another side of you You have two sides. You have the side that is like the poor thing. But you know, God told me yesterday that the more you rise, I'm going to see the real side of you. God told me the day before yesterday, and it's like I wanted to block out God's voice when God said it. But I'm seeing it. No, it's the truth. I'm seeing it. When you're at home, you're one person. God is an angry God. That's why He destroyed the people in the flood. I guess you all know or don't know that I'm a healer. I heal a lot of people all over the world. I was born with the gift, and from I was like 8 years old, my grandma bought a huge book from England. She Birmingham, England. But I remember those names. But she bought the book from England, and I never stopped reading it. 8 years old, I read about cancer, everything, how to test yourself for cancer, and I read the book for years. And so I grew up, and the book became a part of me. And if someone is sick, I naturally just heal them based on the memory in the central zone of my mind, the memories of all that I read over the years. You know, it's amazing. Then, not to mention, when you become a Christian and receive the gift of healing, the gift of tongues, and you add all that up together with prayer.
People know what me Amari still, you know, call it, no? So love us still, you know. Ups, down, ups, down, ups, down, round and round, round and round. Yeah, up to the top.
This relationship between Gully Bop and Amari is one where both parties are trying to use each other. Amari is trying to use Gully Bop as her ticket to fame, and Gully Bop is trying to use Amari because he is broke. He has lost his confidence and self-worth to elevate himself out of his current state. Amari knows that her own talent and image will not get her that spotlight, fame and fortune that she so eagerly craves. She saw that this was the opportune time to pounce on Gully Bop's desperation, offer him some financial assistance and the promise of a green card, fame and fortune. She has basically tied him with the comfort of promises. Amari is the Gully whisper. She has Gully Bop trained and in a submissive state. He acts like he's programmed and not man enough to put down his foot and stand his ground. Gully Bop is so brain-fucked, he has forgotten that he has the potential and talent to break out of this mentally enslaved trance. This is my true take on Amari. She's an attention-grabbing, manipulative, schizophrenic, obsessive, possessive, jealous, insecure, delusional, psychotic, confused, depressed, immoral, classless, childish, argumentative, confrontational, hypocritical fake, and a physically and emotionally wrecked loose cannon liar that needs anger management and psychological help. I have never seen Gully Bop so humble. It's like he's a little boy. Amari have Gully Bop eating out of the palms of her hands and spinning him around her finger. He's like a well-trained little puppy. And whenever she gets in her many mood swing, Gully Bop is her punching bag. Gully Bop had basically relegated himself from start to the puppet in Amari's puppet show. This is not the Gully Bop that we know. We've seen the hot-headed, defensive, explicit vocal side of Gully Bop. He is never short of cursing words. He must be playing possum or playing fool to catch wise. Because you know what they say, humble calf gets the most milk. But this is just too much humility. It is bordering into insanity. Maybe he wants to cash out on that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. He wants that green card and all the promises of fame and fortune that was promised to him. Will he actually hit the jackpot, or will he just be a victim in Amari's Ponzi scheme? Amari has plans to be the next internet sensation, the Gully Kardashians, and Gully Bop is that X factor. She is starting off with multiple posts on a daily basis on social media. She tries to portray the image of a wise philosopher, kind-hearted role model disciple anointed by God Almighty. She then immediately sends mixed signal with her constant outbursts of swearing clout words, constantly cussing out the fans for not endorsing or buying into her scam. She's especially obsessed with Gully Bop's ex Chin Chin, Dr. Love and L.A. Lewis, constantly dissing them with the most colorful curse words with every chance that she gets. Here is the problem that I have with Gully Bop. He has not made a hit song since Sting 2014 to early 2015. He is not making any credible dancehall songs. Amari have him brainwashed. She is misguiding him. She has him doing R&B collaborations with herself. She must be thinking in her deranged mind that Gully Bop could be the next dancehall usher and she could be the next Beyonce. The truth is what she's doing is getting all the materials that she can from Gully Bop so when she's finished using him, she can kick him to the curb. Gully Bop and Amari are planning to get married. This might be a case where the term "until death do they part" could be taken literally. Gully Bop will be held under siege for that green card and that American dream. Amari will dictate and scrutinize his every move. Everything that she does for him will be held over his head. It will be like Fatal Attraction living with the psycho on Elm Street. His life will become a living hell. This is my recommendation to Gully Bop. Get out of this situation as soon as you can. Run, 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 and don't look back. As far as I am concerned, you'd be better off living in a one-room shack in Jamaica than putting up with Amari's dirty lifestyle in America. Unless this is a case where birds of a feather flock together. Gully Bop, the people are still trying to you, although you keep letting them down. A lot of us have given up on you, but don't wait until everybody has turned their back on you, then you want to listen. This is your third or fourth chance in life to get it right. Usually life is not so forgiving. Gully Bop, your attitude determines your altitude in life. You seems to be the type that keep burning bridges everywhere that you go. You blame everyone else for everything that goes wrong in your life. Usually when that happens, you might want to take a look at the person in the mirror, because the problem might just be you. Here is what Gully Bop's ex-manager Carl Durant had to say about Gully Bop. We've heard Gully Bop and Amari's side of the story. Let's take a listen and take it for what it is worth.
Gully Bop is broke. Gully Bop is beyond broke. Gully Bop doesn't own a car. He doesn't own a place. He doesn't live at a specific place, right? He basically blows money like a mad person or a cokehead, straight up. I think he's abusing the substance because that's the only logic that could explain his antics. Between January and April, I've paid to Gully Bop about $1.6 million. And Gully Bop doesn't have a dollar right now. And he owes me about $1,500 right now. It's becoming too stressful. And apart from the money thing with him, just his life on a whole is just a series of problems. And when he gets himself into problems, he calls my phone, crying and asking me to fix his problems for him. I'm 26 years old and I just returned from the doctor and I was told that the reason for my accident was high blood pressure. I basically blanked out and overturned and flipped twice and stopped at the edge of a gully around Junction. That was after getting a phone call regarding Gully Bop's business in New York and all of the stunts that's happening now. Basically, for the last 3 or 4 months, working with him has been the most stressful period of my entire life. And I've been in music for 10 years, and I've never experienced so many problems and so much stress ever. And it's getting to a point now where it's affecting even my health and all the other persons that have tried to work with him. He's impossible to work with, right? I sent Gully Bop to send kits to do a tour, and I haven't seen or heard from him since. Before he left, he borrowed money from me 4 times. He hasn't returned those monies, and he's not paid me my percentage from the show either. Not even the road manager that I sent on the tour with him, Gully Bop paid.
People, what do you really think about Amari, aka DJ Mona Lisa? Do you think that she's real or she's a fake bitch? What do you really think about Gully Bop? Do you think that he's become a clown and a puppet for Amari? You think that he's acting like this because he's broke and wants a green card? Do you think that he's disgracing himself to live in America, becoming a clown for the green card? Thanks once again for checking out my video. It is greatly appreciated. Please check out the website link in my profile banner. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Bless up. One love.